Allow me to ask you a question. What if Doctor Who was part of the MCU? What if it were already part of the MCU? Well, I suppose that it isn't yet. However, it could be. This should be the moment where I should explain myself. Yes, we shall engage in pure speculation. Today's video is sponsored by the innFahr book series. Get your copies today. Detective Monica Ragner's daughter is thrust into the deadliest murder cases in her career. Fear and deception lay at every corner, and her fight to save the lives of others just may cost her own. Get innFahr Disciple and innFahr Paraben at these retailers today. Doctor Who was first released on television in the year 1963 and was welcomed by viewers of all ages as a groundbreaking and very entertaining show. Sadly, though, it was cancelled in the 1980s as showrunner John Nathan Turner destroyed the show. It would be revived in 2005 by Russell T Davies with the idea to make it last for a long time. However, for the sake of this video, we will discuss the soft reboot of the show that came after the dumb era that was led by Chris Chibnall. For streaming all new episodes outside of the UK, the rights were given to Disney+. For a very small few people, it seemed very curious since the only content on Disney+ is Disney and Disney-related content. So how does Doctor Who fit into all of that? Well, that's easy. Doctor Who comics were produced by Marvel UK, which makes Doctor Who Disney-related. In fact, Doctor Who is officially part of the Marvel Multiverse since the 1980s. It is considered Earth 5556, and the Doctor has even traveled to Earth 616 for a crossover with the Fantastic Four. In that story, the seventh Doctor, encountered a robotic life form of whom is known as Death's Head. As the Doctor chased Death's Head through the multiverse, he teamed up with Dr. Richards and crew to defeat their common enemy. Wait, I just had an idea that Disney will thank me for. You know how that it was a seventh Doctor in the above story? Perhaps the MCU can use that, the previous Doctor, a seventh Doctor, or any previous Doctor that isn't currently on a TV show, or several Doctors in different MCU movies. For example, whilst the 15th Doctor is currently on TV show, the 9th, 10th, 11th, or 12th Doctor could appear, with or without popular companions, while the Doctor does work with others. He can work alone and defeat entire enemies. Imagine that. The 12th Doctor in a movie in the MCU with his TARDIS, helping to fight the enemies, whilst on television, and not the current Doctor, the 15th Doctor or so, is on his current run on Disney+. Think about it. That's a very good idea. I mean, can you imagine the joys that would bring fans? The next Fantastic Four movie could do a version of the Death's Head story to bring in not only the Doctor Who omniverse, but Death's Head as well. Comic book fans know that the villain has faced off against many Marvel heroes, including the X-Men. So what would you think about this? The Doctor Who omniverse, the Daleks and what have you, being a part of the MCU, where you can have the 15th Doctor or the 16th Doctor currently on TV shows, while they use maybe the 10th Doctor, 12th Doctor, even the 11th Doctor for standalone or just an MCU franchise, movies. That would be a very good idea. What do you think about it? Comment below, like, share, subscribe.